I'm here with the latest from We Share Abundance. It's spooky time. It's Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody. Okay. We Share Abundance. What is We Share Abundance? We are a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation. We've been around for about 2.5 years. We have our own economy, our own currency, and we are developing our industry. We have our social programs, and we welcome people from every location, background, class, creed, colour, educational level, financial status. We just see everybody as human beings. We are a non-separatist organisation. We don't pigeonhole people based on how tall they are or how fat or thin or anything else that is so superficial it doesn't matter. All human beings, all equal and level. But we do recognise that every human being is unique, has something unique to bring to our community, and so should be treated with equal respect and love, and given an equal opportunity. And that's where we are. Everything that we have, all our industries, business opportunities, if you like, and various other things, staking, passive income, everything can be attained without putting your hand in your pocket. Most of our members like to make money a little bit faster, and instead of working their way up, they will put their hand in the pocket, and that can be as little as a few dollars up to $100 or more. But that is totally optional. We have plenty of members that have come in totally free and worked their way through to top levels. So that said, we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And I'm going to head over there right now, because that is where we tend to see comments, and that is where, if things are going wrong, they tend to go wrong. So I'm heading over to Facebook. When I get to Facebook, I'm going to go to We Share Abundance Publicly group. And when that resolves for me, I'm going to scroll down and look for the 31st of October. And so far, so Russ Cowley at the top of the comments list from Newcastle in the northeast of England, followed by Paula from Holland. Russ says, I'm coming through loud and clear. Thanks, Russ. And we've got Richard from Devon, a spooky good evening from Devon. And we've got Peter from Kettering, UK. And we'll be getting started in a few minutes. We'll give it a minute or two for a few more people to arrive. They don't expect me to be on time, you know. I'm not surprised. But it's all looking good. We've had a quiet October, despite the fact that we have launched Poverty Crusher and we've launched secondary staking. They are, if you like, in soft launch, both of them. Secondary staking isn't even programmed, and Poverty Crusher, we've still got things to do to make it completely accessible from the back office. Programming Stripe and Remuno and various other things. But we've had Deviani's been away for most of October, taking a well-deserved break. I think it's the first long break she's had since we've been working together, which is, I don't know, for maybe 3 or 4 years now. I don't remember how when she started, but certainly she was here before we launched We Share Abundance, and that's over 2.5 years ago. So it'll be nice to have her back. We have Peter from Kettering. I'm not sure whether I mentioned Peter. I think I might have done. But we've got Deborah as well from Southern Alabama, USA. Halloween in the USA is a lot of fun, more fun than it is here in the UK. Uh, People dress up. Um, they call it costume, uh, which makes more sense than what we call it in England. In England, we call it fancy dress. But they dress up in costumes and in the stores and in the streets, and the houses are decorated more so than they do in England. It's a really fun time, Halloween, and the, uh, the church I used to go to in Encinitas um, always have a Halloween festival. It's like almost like a fairground, with sideshows and things going on, and it's really fun. So, so enjoy Halloween wherever you are. And we've got Kingsley from Manchester, and I'm going to get started now um, with a short prayer, which is our normal way, and I'm going to follow that with a little short affirmation. And the prayer is to help us feel love within us and express that love through service to others and through serving others to attract into our lives true happiness. Happiness is what we all seek. You may think you're looking for money to pay off your bills or do this or do that or buy the house or the car, the boat, the plane, whatever it may be. But you're only thinking of those things to make you happy. And service is the only thing that will bring you true, lasting happiness that cannot be destroyed and will not fade away. Um, Not fade away. There's a key for the tune. But I'm not getting into that. Um, so that's what the prayer is about. And through service and attracting that happiness into your life, you will find that everything that you really need just flows to you anyway. You don't have to worry about it, it'll happen. And then we have the affirmation, and the affirmation is just to help us shed any prejudice so that we can keep our non separatist ideals. And regardless of where people are from, what they've been in the past, whatever they do, whatever their beliefs or whatever, we just see them all as part of our family, one big, happy, loving family. Okay, so the prayer goes like this. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. Through that love, each member may find the joy of service, and through service, bless each member that they may attract true happiness and everything they need in life. Amen. Okay, and we've got Willie Sopo from Malawi and Bashibala from Nigeria, Akpomade from Nigeria as well. Anybody else? We got Sylvie Atis from, where are you from, Sylvie? You may be from Suriname. Um, I don't know. Anyway, we'll do our little affirmation now. The affirmation goes like this: we are happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven and free us all from divided in harmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, so let's get started. Now, the big news is Deviani is back tomorrow. She's still away somewhere. I'm not quite sure where she is, but I know uh, she's dropped her daughter off at the campus somewhere. I'm not sure where the university is that she, or the college, whatever it's called in India, is that she's attending, but they're flying back tomorrow morning to where she lives in Pune, and she will then be cracking on with the month end. So don't forget, month end, the site will be down for the members area for a few hours while we run the numbers. But before it goes down, make sure you log in and read all your messages. You don't want to be losing any of the gifts that we give you through not qualifying through not reading all your messages. If you read them all yesterday, you're in the clear anyway, because I don't think we don't count them from the last day. But just to be on the safe side, log in, read all your messages, and get ready for November. Okay. I have a list of tasks for Debbie when she comes back. She'll probably want to go away again. Um, but it will be lovely to have her back. In fact, she's looking forward to it as well. She wrote to me because I said, I'm not quite sure when you're coming back, but I'm sure you'll be back for the month end. And she wrote back and she said, how are you? I missed you and we share abundance this month, but had a great time with my daughter. We've dropped her to the college campus and going back to Pune by tomorrow morning's flight. We'll run the monthly process after reaching home and resume work from tomorrow afternoon. Okay, and then there's other bits and pieces that uh, are not really relevant um, to everything. It's just about how she's going to contact me and things. Okay, so um, so it's good to have Devyani back. We will be moving forward then with development of different things, enhancing things. We are constantly about making things better for our members. Um, I've had a little bit of delay in getting the funds that people have submitted for secondary staking, whether it's gone through card or whether it's gone through crypto. Um, Remuno, there was a hiccup there. That has hopefully been fixed. They say it has, and we've had email notification that they're transferring the money to my account, but it's not hit the account yet. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. Also, the card payments that have gone through, and they take a while to clear anyway, but to withdraw from my bank into usable state in it's just so difficult to use my US bank account for all their security things. I've not even got a debit card at the moment from them. But through Wise, we can transfer that fund into Wise, and normally it goes through in about 2 seconds. But we transferred funds last week, and they said for whatever reason, there's been a delay, and the funds won't reach you till the second. So looks like those funds won't be available till Wednesday. Hopefully, we'll have the funds from Remuno then, and we'll be able to implement secondary staking from that point onwards. Um, and who else? We've got Werner from South Africa and Akpomide from Nigeria. Sir, please, when are we going to withdraw Visa pool money? When we have liquidity, Akpomide. Let me get a book. Let me get a book. I'll be with you in a minute. Okay. I'm back. Now let me find the right page next. Here we go. Trouble is, I've now lost the page that I was up to. Okay. I was reading this morning before I got up in bed, about 2 o'clock in the morning, before I got up at 3. And it's by Wayne Dyer, The Power of Intention. And there is a part in this that is relevant to us in life anyway, but particularly within We Share Abundance. And it's a quote here. Don't know whether you'll be able to see that anyway, I don't suppose, but it's a quote from A Course in Miracles. And it says, "Alone we can do nothing, but together our minds fuse into something whose power is far beyond the power of its separate parts. The kingdom cannot be found alone, and you who are the kingdom cannot find yourself alone." What does it mean? What does it mean? We can also look at a quote that I added onto the message that you got in your inbox today. And the quote is from Sandra Gallagher, the CEO of Dr. Gallagher Institute. She was working with Bob Proctor, of course, who died recently, but now she is the president and CEO. And the quote from her is like this: "When we dream together, our dreams get bigger." Okay, so accommodate, to answer your question, it's been answered pretty much every day for the last year at least, but the withdrawal from the tokens that we give you, the gifts that you get for logging in, or from the free raffle that we run every month, are not available for withdrawal currently because we do not have sufficient demand for the tokens. Even if we were to give everybody, all our active members, just $10, we're looking at about $60,000. To release $60,000 worth of tokens into the marketplace would have no benefit for anyone. All it would do would be to flood the marketplace with tokens that were not being bought because the demand isn't there for them, and people would try and sell them by dropping the price, and the price would come down, tumbling down from where it is now at the market value currently $289.43 to probably $2.43, or maybe even less. We need to build demand. I can't do it on my own. You can't do it on your own. But if we pull together, and that's what this is about. Alone we can do nothing, but together our minds fuse into something whose power is far beyond the power of its separate parts. This is known as synergy, and it is a reality. If we all pull together we will bring about massive change, massive events. We will fill those liquidity pools to overflowing quickly. But if we don't pull together, those of us that are working to fill the liquidity pools will be fighting like sailing into a headwind. It doesn't mean we're not going to get there, but it means it's instead of everybody pushing us forward, we've got people pushing forward and everybody, other people pushing us back, stopping us getting forward. They can't stop it. They cannot stop our progress, but they can certainly slow it down. So, Akpomade, if you want withdrawals from the Wheat Abundance wallet, you have to help, and everybody else has to help filling those liquidity pools. Once we fill the liquidity pools, we can then, to the level of the liquidity pool that we have, we can release tokens and make sure that any tokens that are on the exchange are bought at reasonable prices, not push down, push down, push down. It's not something that is in my control or anybody else's control individually. It's down to creating demand for the tokens. How can we do that? We can do that through the Easy Business Builder, the SOAP program, Poverty Crusher, secondary staking. Go out and help people by getting them involved in those programs. You will make money for doing it. But don't do it for the money, do it for the love of helping people, and the money will flow to you. You will generate income. Those people that come in fresh will see the reality of things. They will generate income. You know, today we paid out more people than we have. I think we paid out more people today than since we every day since we first started in the poverty crusher. Can't remember exactly how much we paid out, but that is cash that's gone out in USDT to members from the Poverty Crusher plan. And as I said, today was the biggest day ever, and we've paid out more than um, probably the whole of the rest of the days since we launched. And that's a good sign. It shows that things are growing and people are making money with it and they're putting in their withdrawal requests and they're getting them paid. I actually paid them just before, um, or probably an hour before tonight, about 6 o'clock, when I was looking for the figures, and I noticed that there were more payments because I paid some earlier on, because I usually check first thing in the morning and get them all paid then. But I noticed there were some more, so I thought, oh, let's clear them, and it was wonderful. It was lovely to see, and they've all been paid. So it's there. You can generate income for yourself, and by helping people, you'll help them to generate income for themselves. And by doing that, you will be also filling the liquidity pool, and that will enable us to generate income for everyone. But back to this. Alone, we can do nothing, but together, our minds fuse into something whose power is far beyond the power of its separate parts. The kingdom cannot be found alone, and you, who are the kingdom, cannot find yourself alone. Work together, work with us, and that's it. There is no one, and I guarantee you, there is no one that would love to have tokens released from the With Abundance wallets for all members No one wants that more than I do. As soon as it is possible, it will happen. It will be possible sooner or later. Sooner, if we all pull together. Later, if we have to fight the headwinds. Okay? And we've got somebody, when are we withdrawing our nest eggs? Part of the same thing, liquidity pool. I sent out some time ago a message saying what was going to happen. As soon as we get that liquidity, first in line will be the people that made those loans to us last November. Second will be the nest eggs, and they will be paid out in chronological order. And third will be every other member. When is up to you. Peter Kingston is off to Marrakesh tomorrow. Marrakesh, that's another song, isn't it? Don't you know we're riding on the Marrakesh Express? Crosby, Stills and Nash, I think. Taking me to Marrakesh. Do 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 do. Like Pomade, thank you. One cause, one love. Yeah, one cause, one love. That's Avazu's motto, of course. And I don't know what's happened with them. I know that they have disruption through earthquakes and I think hurricanes in the Philippines, where they have a lot of their developers in the office. Okay, so that is answered that question. I don't know where I'm up to now. Okay, yeah, we've got Deviani back. I have sent out a message about this new funnel, and I'm quite pleased with it. Actually, I've been going through. It's based on lead sleep and 5-figure day. Okay, lead sleep's been around for quite a while. I joined it long time ago. It's one of those things I joined and then it got on the back burner. Never did anything with it. So I didn't really know what it was about. I couldn't remember why I joined it and everything else, but I knew I had. I knew the name was there. So when this program came up and I had a look at it and I thought this is good because people can make money at no cost. You've got to set the thing up. You've got to spend an hour or two just getting it all set up and learning how it all works. Then you can drive traffic by clicking ads. You can drive traffic through lots of other ways. You can speed up the income potential by upgrading, but there's no requirement to do it. You can make money without ever upgrading. It's your choice. If you think it's worthwhile, then obviously you'll upgrade. If you don't think it's worthwhile, obviously you won't. As you start making money, even as a free member, maybe you'll say, yeah, okay, I'll use some of this to upgrade and make more money and make it faster. But it's your choice always. You might just be happy staying a free member forever. That's fine. But I've been going through lead sleep and trying to get my head around everything in there. And there's quite a lot in there because I know that there will be questions from people and I wouldn't know how to answer them at this moment. So I'm spending quite a bit of time in there trying to get it sorted out. um, the, the plan, it has excellent training to get you set up and get you started and get you making money. I did upgrade in some. Well, in fact, I upgraded in Lead Sleep today. I thought, yeah, this is worth upgrading. And what I did actually, I cancelled an account I had with PLS and 2 accounts in PLS, one in my name, one in my wife's, but I ran them both. And of course, one of them I got commission on, so it cut down the costs. But what I was paying in PLS I cancelled one of the accounts, and I used the money that I would have been paying to PLS to upgrade in Lead Sleep, because you get a lot of extra benefits. Do you need them to make money? No, but it's easier and faster. Okay. Um, so I've been spending time in there. When I get my head around it more, I will be perhaps putting a video together explaining how it all works. Over and above the excellent tuition that is already in that plan in the funnel. If you just go through all the modules and the videos, the videos are usually 2 to 5 minutes long, and they each cover little different aspects. So you watch the video, you pause it at a place, you go, you do your thing, you come back, you play the rest of the video, you do that, and you can't go wrong. Takes a little bit of time, maybe a couple of hours. I don't know how long I spent on it setting it up, but it was over an hour, but I don't think it was 2. So once it's set up, it's there and it's working for you. There are different ways in getting traffic, but through Lead Sleep, you can attract some good quality traffic through various systems. And that's what I'm sort of trying to get my head around, which are the best options there. As a free member and also as an upgraded member. The upgrade, I can't remember how much it was. Was it $23, I think? That seems to ring a bell. I wonder if I've got it here. Just yeah, $23. I've not seen any financial benefit from the $23 yet, but I only upgraded a few hours ago. I've lost Facebook now. Here we go. And you get a lot of benefits for that. Some of you won't need them. Some of you won't want them. Some of you, that's fine. But as I say, once I get my head around the whole Lead Sleep system, I will get some information out on it. I've never promoted PLS because it's excellent. There's some excellent training in it, but it's complicated. It's too complicated, in my opinion. So that is why. But it is good. I built some big lists. Excuse me, using Power Lead system. And you can get involved in it at a low level for just a one-time $6. But at the gold level, it's, can't remember how much I was paying. I think it's over $23 anyway. I've got a feeling it's about $50, but it might be a bit less. Okay, so that free plan is worth putting the time and effort into setting it up. You don't have to put your hand in your pocket, but you do have to spend a bit of time to get it set up. And then once it's set up, with a few minutes a day, you'll be able to drive lots and lots of traffic, and it will leverage that traffic for you over time. It's a little bit hyped up in the video where they say you'll have 1,500 leads in month 1 and 15 million in month 3 or whatever it's. I don't know, but it will certainly help and leverage your system and your list building, your email. You can link to a third party if you have one, or you can use the broadcast facility in Lead as a free member. And if you upgrade, then you can also add in auto response messages. I didn't upgrade for that, but having upgraded, I now have that facility as well. Okay, so that is a good program, and it will help you to build your list and promote and make money, and it'll cost you nothing, but it will cost you a few minutes a day once you've set up. Setting it up, if it takes you half a day, it shouldn't take you half a day, but if it takes you half a day, it's a once only done thing, boom, that's it. And then a few minutes a day, and you are a professional marketer. Okay, you've got a good system there. You will be able to drive traffic through the system, and it will compound that traffic for you. And eventually, maybe quickly, maybe take a bit longer, you will start to see income coming in. I have generated some income, but it's not as a result of upgrading in Lead Sleep. So it's there, the potential is there, but you have to take action. You can promote what you want. I'm promoting Poverty Crusher. There's no purpose in promoting really more than one aspect of We Share Abundance, because once they're into one part of We Share Abundance, and Poverty Crusher is a really good one to promote, that they will see everything else and join whatever. So I'm also promoting something else, and I can't remember what it was now, but one of the things that's in our downline builder anyway. And the plan is now in the downline builder. I said I'd put it in after the live last night, but I didn't. I realized I hadn't this morning, and I put it in this morning, probably about 4 a.m., something like that. Okay. So that is there. Use it. Use it to promote We Share Abundance. Any plan that you particularly favor, whether it's the passive income, the secondary staking, whether it's the Poverty Crusher. I'm promoting Poverty Crusher because that puts more money into the liquidity pools in the short term. So, but anything that you choose to promote from it, you can promote, and it'll expose it. And success in achieving growth in your network and consequently income is based on persistence and consistency. You've got to be consistent, and you've got to be persistent in being consistent. And if you do that, you will progress. Nothing can stop it. The more you put in, the more effort you put in on a regular basis. Don't go mad. Don't say, oh, I'm going to do 2 days non-stop, and then you don't do anything for the rest of the month. That isn't the way. Set the amount of time you're going to spend on it, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, whatever it may be, and do it consistently every day. Every day. Part of your routine. You get into the habit of doing it. What do I do today? I do my habit. I do this. I do this. I do this. Make it your routine, and you will achieve the goal of building a network, and through that network, creating and generating income. But the great thing about it is you'll be in a position to help those people that you refer, that you become associated with through this plan, and then it's a very good one. Okay. It's got lots of splash pages, banners, all sorts of things in there once you get into that module, if you want to use those as well. So take up the option. Stay free, upgrade if you think it's worth it. It's always in your hands, but you don't need to. There's no push ever to say, oh, better get upgraded, upgrade. No, no, no. It's there saying, upgrades are available, but you can stay free. Just stay free if that's where you come. Okay, and that's where we are. We will be running the month end tomorrow. The site members area will be closed for a few hours. I'm not sure what time it'll start, and I'm not sure what time we'll finish, and because I don't know what time Deviana's plane gets in and when she'll be home and in a position to start working, but she will let me know. From there, November, December, we'll be working flat out to get everything as streamlined as we possibly can, ready for 2023. 2023 is going to be a brilliant year for us all. Okay, we have some numbers. CoinRanking have provided us with some today. So for the 31st of October, we had a net decrease in our registered members of 6, down to 39,162. That is reflected because we take out people that have not logged in for 2 months. They're obviously not interested. No good them cluttering up the database. We just remove them. We always get new registrations. So it may have been 100 people we took out, 94 new registrations, and that decrease of 6. Those are numbers I just pulled off the top of my head, but it would normally be somewhere around those numbers. Okay. We have an increase of 10 in our active members. Active members are people that are logging in on a daily basis. Well, at least 50% of the available days in a month, usually daily basis, because it makes more sense. You make more money. So that is up to 5,970. The Visa Abundance token is shown as a market value of $289.43, $225 worth of volume. $225 worth of volume. If we got that every day for a month, we'd be looking at 32, just about $6,000. A little over $6,000. Akpomaday, $10 for every active member. We need $60,000. So that is why those tokens are not being released. The Visa token is showing at 1.25 cents, 0.01258 of a dollar. That's as high as it's been for a while. It will probably go down again. Tends to go down. Once again, the liquidity pool will help us with that. We'll be able to buy up a lot of those tokens that are out there on the in the exchange, not moving anywhere. People can't sell them because there isn't the demand. There's only $21 worth of volume in the last 24 hours in Visa token. We need the liquidity pool. Let's get the liquidity pools working. Multiply Visa, no change in anything. The bonus pool didn't quite tip over into $10,000, but it probably will tomorrow, because we get a little bit every day when we log in, simply from the revenue share in there. Okay, let's have a look at Melon app and see if we've got people in there that want to comment or ask questions. People from YouTube or from Twitch. We have Sylvia Tis. Good evening, everybody, from Mauritius. Hi there, Sylvie. And she's on YouTube. We've got Lewis from Portugal saying hi on YouTube as well. Lovely to see people from all these different countries. Uh, and we have EL-P1 to L Peter. I don't know. He's on Twitch anyway, and he's saying okay. I I don't know what his name is, but there you go. That's what it looks like. Okay, so the no questions there. I don't have anything more to add. We'll have a busy day tomorrow with the month end. We will, of course, have the free raffle. It's wonderful that one of our people that are regular on the um, live event won a substantial amount last month. Let's keep our fingers crossed that somebody on the live events wins a substantial amount this month. Okay, so the free raffle will be there. The transfer of your funds from the US dollar wallet into your Visa Abundance wallet. Uh, all sorts of things that get done will be done, completed tomorrow, and then we'll be back on track every day, moving forward, moving forward, moving forward. Get with us. Be a following wind, not a headwind. Okay? And so I'll see you all tomorrow because we're here, 7 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time, PM, every day on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. And our mission is divine will. It cannot fail. It will not fail. 2023 is going to be our breakthrough year. Everybody by the end of the year is going to be happy, except those that left before, before we have that explosion. Okay? But this lovely day has flown away. The time has come to part. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. We'll meet again. The time I said, tomorrow, 7 p.m. British summertime. Until then, keep sharing love and abundance. I love you all. Without you, We Share Abundance doesn't exist. God bless you all. Thank you for being We Share Abundance.